Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. I am Sylphin, this is my hero build series, and we have a new hero to the world of Paragon in patch 31.1, and that is Lieutenant Belica. So, ladies and gentlemen, two disclaimers. One, this is my first time playing her, my first times getting my hands on the newest hero, and second disclaimer, I'm Canadian, and I can't really stand her name. I'm calling her from now on Lieutenant Belica. Okay, I'm calling her Lieutenant Belica. We're going the build called the LT, simply saying for just the lieutenant, because that's kind of what you call your lieutenant in the military. LT, the LT. So that is what we're doing. Kind of. We're doing a supportive focus for the lieutenant, and just kind of with the kind of the focus of, you know, lieutenants are helpful. They, you know, help their platoon out as much as they can. They're supportive, call the shots, etc., like that. So that's kind of the focus. We have some fun cards here with her that will help that for sure. The first ability we're going for is going to be her, probably her Q, if we can. Alright, so here's the Death Ball not working for us, and yeah, I'm gonna go with my Q because hopefully that can secure some kills here in this early game. But alright, I guess we're gonna go for it. One of the things I noticed, ladies and gentlemen, when looking at her kit, is I noticed that she has no mobility whatsoever. She is just like Sparrow. She has nothing to help get her away from the enemy if they come in on her. So we went with a Blink Charm. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my my mouse here. That is why we went for the Blink Charm later on in this build. So we're going for the Blink Charm there, and supportive focus for her, so just so she can stay alive with that reduced mobility. Her basic attack, I can tell you, is very interesting as she just shoots her gun for a short 3-round burst here. Just took me a little bit there to get used to it. So, you know, shouldn't be that bad. Second ability I'm going to go with here is her right-click Void Bomb. I think that is the lower cooldown of the two between her bomb and her drone. So I just want to get that, just so that if I am in trouble here, you know, I can just use a few more abilities easier. So this Kalari in this lane is going to be an issue. We do have our wards though, so that is a very nice thing here to get her wards. Although being level 1, now level 2, now she can get her stealth, which will be an issue here. So that Magus Ward is going to help us with a little bit of damage here, and of course, like normal, like a normal caster, she's going to have issues with mana. So that mana on the Magus Ward will help. So yeah, very cool basic attack. I'm loving the just the gun part of it, but as normal casters here, I'm having a bit of an issue with those last hits. So the last ability we went with is a Void Drone AoE that drains 2 mana per second from the enemy, deals 83 energy damage if they use an ability, lasts 20 seconds. That one, I believe, is the really long cooldown ability for her. Lasts quite a while. Probably, I think, 60 seconds if I remember correctly. So that's just why we went last. And I don't think in lane it's going to be the best ability to use with her. So yeah, we're going to try to focus now that we have this lane all the way back here. Just on freezing this lane. Trying to get these last hits. Oh, let's see. What should we upgrade? Ooh, 2 abilities that upgrade all 3 aspects of them. So let's see. Seismic Assault, damage, the range of the ability as well. Or what is that? The duration of the stun. Ah, okay. And the cooldown reduction and the right click increases the damage by quite a bit, 50%. Probably our Q is going to be a little bit better for sustaining any, or for being useful in any rotations. We do have good there, but ooh, I'm actually going to go with the right click just because that 50% increase in damage is too much for me to ignore here. So yeah, the enemy team, they don't have very much of a ganking besides that Richter and the enemy Kalari. But we do have our ward here, so very nice basic attack. I really actually like her basic attack. It's very instantaneous, and it looks like it's kind of hard to tell the damage. I think all of the damage is applied at the very first bullet, like when the very first bullet of the trio hits. I think I can tell that that's exactly where it hits. So let's put another ward right there. Because our other one is so here we go. Yeah. So I shouldn't say that she has no way to escape a enemy hero. She does have her stun, which would certainly stun them, but you are also immobilized for a moment while you use it. So I mean, yeah, the immobilization on the enemy would certainly be better. Obviously allow you to get away a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, so with that blink charm should work well, and being a support hero here, let's see. All of her damage, all of her abilities do damage, so she is a little bit more naturally tuned to these last hits, man. She is a little bit more naturally, maybe inclined to go for a damage build, like a support damage build. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this goes. I think maybe a more damagey support build for her would actually be really quite nice. So there you go. So we're going to have 2 Elysian Diamonds here. We're going to go for those in the 4th and 5th slots. Ooh, don't want to do that. Let's see. Did our Grux? Yes, he did. Very nicely. Very nicely done. He heard my call for help there in the right lane. So there we go. Very, very nicely done. So I've just been in this lane, pushing it up just a bit, so I feel comfortable in where the enemy team is at the moment, and she is quite the monster, to be honest with you. Like, it's really quite surprising. So I'm not sure why the tower. Oh, okay, yeah, all the enemies are dead. So let's stun this. Very nice. There we go. Yeah, securing that that pull on him. Very nice. Now I have to worry about that Kalari coming in on me. Do you have a ward? Yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah, so she, oh boy. Her right click does amazing damage. A Void Bomb, circle on the PS4. Your circle ability, her Void Bomb does a lot of damage. It's really quite nice here. Indeed. So I'm trying to, let's see here. I'm going to stun her. Let's do this. Oh, very nice. Yeah, so her ultimate there, we haven't talked about. It is her Neural Disruptor. Deal 141 energy damage plus an additional 0.75 energy damage per point of target's missing mana. So that bit here. So, sorry, well, we'll go back to that. On the Elysian Diamond, a little bit of the cast, the basic spark to help with, so we can start using our abilities a little bit more often, and this lesser health to start the tanky support part of this build just a little bit in the early game. Per point of health, it is very valuable here in the early game, so that is exactly why we're getting that. Hopefully I get back in time. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see what we can do here. Stun her. Oh, I didn't actually stun her. Very interesting. I'm actually going to use my ultimate here on her. Oh, I thought very close. Oh, she's definitely dead here. Yeah, she is dead there. So your ultimate is very nice. Very, very nice indeed. In dealing damage to those low health targets, especially if they have missing mana. So there, I was very much kind of really relying on that missing mana of hers, of the enemy Belica there, to work quite a bit. But remember, it's only 0.75 per point of missing mana. So if you kind of just know through experience of what, what the, sorry guys, I'm kind of out of it because I'm just trying to enjoy this as much as possible, and I should have noticed my team there. I should have noticed. Oh my goodness, not a very good support, eh? Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. I definitely could have been there to definitely be supportive there, but I wasn't. So anyways, yeah, once you kind of get a little bit of a sense of, you know, how much mana and each enemy hero has, then you should be able to have a good sense of exactly how much additional damage over that that base damage of the Neural Disruptor deals. So you should be should get fairly accurate in telling exactly how much damage that ability should deal. So I'm not too worried about this Polari because I can't even hit her. Oh, this is funny. I can't even hit her. Oh, there you go. So it's weird. It actually makes a sound. It makes a sound of 3 bullets, but actually only 1 projectile. I find that quite interesting. So yeah, let's see if that Neural Disruptor. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. So 1 energy damage miss per 1 mana. So looks like that ratio does increase, which is huge. That is really quite huge. Where is that? Okay. He didn't decide to push that tower. So that ward in the mid lane will do very nice. So oh, there he is. Getting that. Yeah, no, he's gone. Interesting. So I'm trying to think of combos here for Lieutenant Belica. What certain combos will be nice for her? Let's see. Obviously, her Seismic Assault will work quite well. In stunning the enemy while I'm stunned myself. I'm just trying to think of all the things that we can do with her. You can stun your Q. Use your Q or your square ability. That Seismic Assault to keep them in your Void Bomb. The thing that I've noticed about your Void Bomb though is that it happens in a line. So it happens in a line. So, and it's not instantaneous. Should be able to. Here, let's put this out here. Actually, this Richter is going to be dead for sure. Wow, where did that damage come from? Holy smokes! I think that oh my goodness, good target practice on this. There's a significant lag on her projectile. For being bullets, they certainly don't travel very fast at all. Yeah, there's certainly lag with her basic attack for sure. Now let's see who else is going to come in here. Not too worried here. This Kalari though needs to be careful. Let's see if I can get the stun off. Yes, I can. And kaboomy! She is dead there. Look at that Neural Disruptor, that damage. With that E, you can really get down the enemy the enemy's mana, and you can stun them in it. Yeah, very interesting. I'm feeling quite clumsy with her, just because you have to kind of get all of her abilities in your brain, kind of intuit them. And obviously I haven't done that yet. The second Elysian Diamond here is going to just help us get that little bit of damage here, which is nice, but also that health. Trying to get that basic spark so we can just fulfill our role here. The damage here, 67 damage, is definitely really, really nice here in the early game. Be very effective. Next one we're going for here is this Eldermage Amulet. It's going to start our really good tanky train here with all of these health. You need a significant amount of health first in order for the math to work in armor's favor. So that is why we're getting that health first. We won't fully upgrade the Eldermage Amulet, but we will get a fair amount of it. I think probably one greater health, maybe two. Alrighty. Let's see what I can do here. I'm going to be actually really aggressive here. Hello, Lieutenant Belica. You are totally dead here. I'm going to actually use this here. Oh, that didn't hit her at all. It went right through her, but nothing seemed to happen there. So, I mean, with that health, look at we walked right in the back, right into that Kalari, and we are still quite healthy here. Half. Oh, still 1,000 health here. Again, that is really quite slow for the. Yeah. So that your seismic assault, there is that kind of like a chain effect that happens that kind of goes all the way down its full range, and you have to be quite careful when you are using it. Because as you can see, I've missed a fair number of that ability, and have not been able to secure those kills, or just secure them in place. Jeez, my accuracy. Secure them in place for us to really get good value from our drone and our bomb. The drone I haven't really used that much yet, so there is that as well. 6 card power. I'm thinking of actually just going to our Blink Charm because I'm feeling like we're actually in a good spot. We're quite ahead of the enemy team, so I'm feeling good about it, which is going to be the reason why we're getting that Blink Charm now. So that Blink Charm is going to really be nice because she has no mobility. She does have that Q to stun an enemy that's coming after her, but we want a little bit more than that. 4 card power, we're going to get the Celestial Health on the Eldermage Amulet. That should actually provide us with obviously a good effective health increase. 400, definitely very, very nice. Now is the time where we can probably start getting a little bit of our resistances on our Barrier of Will and Tempus Pearl, which we will talk about later. The thing about one of her abilities, ladies and gentlemen, her right click, is that it restores 13 mana for each enemy hit. So there is the fact that you can use it on lane minions and have it actually be quite successful. You can sustain a fair amount from using the ability there, and worked quite well. Very nice here. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna finish off this Richter here. Wrong ability. So there you go. Trying to get used to the abilities in our kit. I used my E thinking that it was gonna be her Q. So just getting confused there. I meant to use my E there on that gadget instead of Q. Instead of our Q. So, where is that steel? Yeah, I'm not going to press too much in there. Kill this first. We have a ward already. Okay. So no, we're actually going to... Should definitely be with our team. Let's stick with this thing down here and push this lane up a bit. The mid lane is pushed up quite nicely. We could get that, but I don't think so. So her Q is obviously very nice here for getting for attacking the whole minion wave. Although your right click definitely should be what you use the most because you restore 13 mana for each enemy hit. So if you hit the whole minion wave right now, it looks like we're going to get, what is that, 13 times 5, so 65 damage, or 65 mana back. So actually it's only costing 55, something like that. So yeah, that's not bad. You can really quite sustain quite well off of that. Let's get some tickle damage off on the enemy there. You're gonna try to pull me. That's why I'm keeping the minions away and in between him and I. Yeah, so we push this up, should keep them preoccupied. Let's rotate mid here. Try to get this tower down. Alright. Kalari, better be careful. Oh, hey! Didn't necessarily mean to do that. The phase here, the Richter, yeah, you're going to want to pull, aren't you? You're going to just really be itching. So let's see here, let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We are tanky here. Maybe not this tanky. Okay, well, definitely not this tanky. And I forgot all about my Blink Charm. That was really bad. That was really bad. I'm feeling very clumsy with her. Very clumsy with her. Okay, the E is the drone. The E is the drone that does the damage if they cast an ability, or and it also drains mana. Okay, that's the E. That's the E. So E or your square. E or square is that AOE mana sucker and ability damager. So that's the E or square. So then your circle or right click, or no, sorry. Your E is your square. Sorry, your E is your square. Yeah. So E is a square. Keep the Q. I'll just use the names. How about that? Seismic Assault. Seismic Assault is the stun. Okay. Okay. So let's see what the enemy team has here. We got physical energy. Energy damage. It is. So we're gonna go for the Tempus Pearl first. Grants 200 max movement speed to nearby allies for 3 seconds. Hopefully, just helping with engagements with anybody that really needs that speed boost. Just trying to be helpful for our allies. Okay. So we're trying to do something here with this Belica, but it doesn't look like I can hit a damn thing. Jesus! That's the story of my life, ladies and gentlemen. Always turning on the recording when I can't, when I don't do anything. Sorry for the commentary. I'm really finding myself just kind of preoccupied with what you're thinking about her, and I'm trying to figure her out here. Okay. Yeah. The seismic assault will definitely take quite a bit of time to get used to. It is certainly a skill shot by far. Really quite difficult to land because it also increases in the distance that it goes. But I think that it should still kind of travel. Like the shockwave will travel at the same speed nonetheless. So hopefully we get the hang of that. The drone Yeah, so that is going to, like, look at that huge area. That's going to be really interesting here. I mean, arguably you could certainly use it there, but I mean, now the gadget's not going to be able to. Yeah, so I just completely wasted that ability. So the drone's definitely something you put right at the beginning of a team fight because it's going to be quite hard for. It's going to be quite hard for the enemy to. Hello, Richter. Okay, let's do this. There's the bomb, but okay. Do this here. Blink charm here. Get away. Ah! You put it right on top of this. So let's do this. I'm gonna use my ultimate here. Hopefully before I don't die. Okay, that's really bad. I am just not feeling her at all. I'm getting caught out and kind of helpless, which is exactly what a hero with no escape abilities should feel like. She does have her stun. I'll give her that, but I'm really not feeling that ability and using it well. Really, really not. So they have quite a bit of energy damage, so we're going to have to go here for a Celestial Barrier and a normal barrier here. Going to get these two and then a 2-point cast just to save some card power for later. Alright, getting a gank here on this Lieutenant Belica. Very sneaky. She is doing quite a good job against us here. I'm going to actually go to here around the left. See where she goes. Yeah, she's going to go that way. We're just chasing the snot out of her. Not sure this is entirely worthwhile, but that Grux really should catch up to her. What an exciting recording for you guys. Let's do this. Whoops, not that. There we go. Let's use the drone here. There we go. Okay, so that tankiness really worked out well there. And let's finish her off. There we go. Look at that. 4-person takedown. 4 for 1. Crazy. Let's see if this Grux and I can get this steal here. Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that was a complete waste of an ability here. Let's see. Oh, God! I suck! Let's give a speed boost here. Hopefully that landed for the Grux. Yes, it did. Actually land for the Grux, and he definitely going to be able here to take him out. There we go. All enemies have fallen. I don't think it's me, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's my teammates. Definitely think it's my teammates for sure. By the time I get to that inhibitor, we will be retreating because the enemy will have a respawn, or I simply just won't get there in time to deal damage to the core. Yeah, so there you go. That's why I'm going over here to push this lane up, get these last hits, hopefully. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, there you go. There's my, there's the Tempus Pearl there, so, helping that Grux secure the kill on that steal. There's a Void Bomb. Yeah, okay, getting a sense of the duration of that 2.25 seconds. Definitely going to be important here. Get these last hits. Nope, and yep. Okay. Alright, so yeah, level 3 Neural Disruptor, 1.25 energy damage per point of target's missing mana. That's significant. That is significant. We can, depending on how much... Okay, there you go. There's a victory. Pretty one-sided there. Not sure if I was necessarily a big part of that, but alright. Okay, so she's pretty damn good. She's good. Yeah. Her stun, Seismic Assault, is pretty hard to land. I wasn't really doing the best job there. 6-2, that's okay. Assist 8, that's really what I more care about, seeing that I'm in these fights, assisting my allies, helping out as much as I can. 1.9k card XP, so card power. Alright, let's take a look at the build. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the build. Starting off with the Magus Ward, that damage and mana, very important for casters in the early game, helping with those basic, with the basic attacks and getting those last hits. Next, two Elysian Diamonds here. Again, that health really help. We have a little mobility. We have 1 stun to get away from the enemy, but really, the health is definitely needed. Plus, we're trying to be a support and getting a little bit tanky. Of course, that basic spark really going to help with the sustain department. As a caster, you're going to have issues with mana. She is a burst caster, so you know, using your abilities piecemeal every once in a while, not really her thing. It's all kind of at once to kind of combo everything together. So those are those 3 beginning cards here. Next, going into the Eldermage Amulet for that health. The health is going to just be better in the tank department and for quite a while, so getting that 1 health there. But really, this is where you kind of get a feel for it. How much health do you need if you're ahead, if you're behind, etc. After that, going into the Barrier of Will and the Tempus Pearl. Tempus Pearl, 200 max movement speed to nearby allies, helping with that Grux there, taking down that steel. You know, just to maybe get out of bad ultimates, stuff like that. Really just kind of helpful, hopefully, right? This Barrier of Will gets us the physical armor and also shield yourself and nearby allies, plus that unique passive. I think it's really actually quite powerful there. So there is those 2. After that, we go into the Quantum Casing, which replaces our Eldermage. Or no, it does not replace the Eldermage Amulet. Replaces the Elysian Diamond. This advanced chrono is going to be absolutely amazing for those long cooldowns that we have. Reducing those by 40%. Crazy, crazy, crazy Quantum Casing. Plus, we then replace our Magus Ward with the Lord's Ward because our damage will really start to fall off as a support caster. So we finish off that chrono there and get the Lord's Ward. That is the build, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you liked the showcase of Lieutenant Belica. Please, ladies and gentlemen, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Share it with the community, and of course subscribe if you enjoyed the content, found it useful. Subscribe so I can do it for you again in the future. Sorry for the crazy commentary. I feel kind of weird, to be honest with you, and just new hero trying to figure out. For some reason, she wasn't really feeling intuitive to me, so I was just having a little bit of an issue. So until next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.